If you saw a water slide that looked like this with multiple dinosaur animatronics, where do you think it would be located? Looks like a Disney ride, right, with all those animatronics? Or maybe Universal because they have the Jurassic Park license after all. Well, what if I told you? This was at Waterworld in Denver, Colorado. Voyage to the Center of the Earth is the world's best themed water slide. This is a 5-minute long, fully enclosed raft slide with multiple dark ride scenes, complete with a series of dinosaur animatronics. This makes it one of the world's best water slides, and I will explain why in this review. This ride opened in 1993, and it immediately received worldwide acclaim. The premise is that a cave was recently discovered that was still inhabited by dinosaurs. This ride received the Innovation Award from the World Water Park Association upon opening. Voyage to the Center of the Earth took aspects of dark rides and applied them to a water slide. Dark rides are common staples of the amusement park industry, but no park before Waterworld had incorporated that level of theming to a water slide, and I would argue no other park has done it yet either. I still cannot believe Disney or Universal have not tried to build something on this scale. Voyage is located in the back right corner of the park. Off-ride, the attraction is not much of a looker because it is entirely enclosed. You have these plain warehouse buildings, and these are connected by these stone tunnels that admittedly look solid at least. Be prepared to wait a while for this slide. This slide does have an astronomical capacity for a water slide, up to 1,000 riders per hour. Staff members seemingly dispatch rafts as quickly as they are loaded. But since this slide is super popular, it frequently has one of the longer waits in the park, hitting 30 to 60 minutes most days. There will be a queue board by the entrance offering an estimated wait at least. If you do not have early entry, this is a smart ride to start with at official opening time. A majority of the wait takes place in this covered queue building. You mostly just have a series of switchbacks, but there is a dinosaur in the back corner at least. After this part of the queue, your group is given a raft. You then have to lug it atop a hill. It is not pleasant, but it is worth it for the ride. If you hate carrying the tube, and you also hate the long wait, the park has the tube valet service available. This is the park's skip the line service. You walk atop the hill. Meanwhile, employees drive the rafts atop the hill for you. Once you reach the top, you are given a raft and have maybe just a 5 to 10 minute wait remaining. As of 2026, those with tube valet can skip this ride 3 times per day. 2 accessibility notes. First, each tube accommodates 2 to 4 riders. If you are a solo rider, you will need to find a group before you enter the queue. Second, this ride surprisingly has no minimum height requirement. Parents must judge if the attraction is suitable for their kid. Once seated, you float forwards into a rocky cave. It has an eerie atmosphere between the darkened lighting and the howling wind sounds. About 30 seconds later, you hit the first slide section. It is an intense downwards helix. You take this element with surprising speed. It certainly helps you circle around a red cavern, and the raft glides along the edge of the wall. This leads to a turbulent splashdown. You then stall out in this cave filled with stalactites and stalagmites. You are typically stuck in there until the next raft splashes down, creating a wave that propels you forwards. This leads to the next slide portion. It is a snaking downhill bit. The concrete trough is a bit bumpy here, which gives the ride some serious character. Then this too is a nice sense of speed due to the darkened environment. This part also passes underneath a black-lit giant dinosaur skeleton, which signals what you're about to encounter. Now it is time for the first show scene. You have these smaller dinosaurs in a jungle setting. Then overhead, there is this long-necked dinosaur that swings out over you. This is a fantastic visual, reminiscent of something you'd see in a Jurassic Park ride at Universal. The raft slowly floats and bobs through this section, giving you plenty of time to take everything in. Next is another slide section. This one is brief, but there's a sharp turn towards the end that'll throw the raft a bit. You then have a splashdown into another show scene. There are more dinosaurs all around you, again in a jungle environment. You get even more time to take this one in, As rafts frequently stall out here, you typically need the current of not one, but at least two rafts behind you to complete this section. This leads to another short slide section. It is rather tame and purely transitional. This takes you to the best show scene of all. This one has some pterodactyls perched on a ledge, and more impressively, in front of you, there's this giant T-Rex head that lunges forwards. The latter is similar to the sequence before the drop on Jurassic Park River Adventure at Universal. This is the most detailed animatronic, and it looks incredible. I believe this one is on a timed loop, so there is a potential the head is retracted or static when you pass it, but most times it has moved for me. Once you pass underneath this, you have the final slide section. This is flashing strobe lights, mist, and climactic music, so it is quite exciting. There are a few more turns. Then, there is literally light at the end of the tunnel. To escape, you have a drop downwards. It is not overly big, but it has some zip due to the accumulated speed. Then, you have another wild splashdown. Make sure to keep your hands inside the raft so you don't scrape them on the edge of the slide. Also, brace yourself. There is potential you ram the raft ahead of you, or there could be a raft behind you that hits you. An employee will then haul you to the exit pool, ending the nearly 5-minute long experience. That is one of the longest water slides out there. In terms of pacing, this slide is fantastic. You either have a detailed themed environment or a dynamic slide section. I could see some taking issues with the ebb and flow of the slide sections, but I am always engaged during those dark ride scenes because there's so much to see. So for me, the pacing works. But if you want pure thrills start to finish, this may not be the slide for you. As I noted, you can stall out on a few sections of the slide. I had no problem with this because again, it built suspense and gave me more time to soak up the detailed set pieces. But I could see someone who is claustrophobic getting uncomfortable, especially since you're often in a dark cave when this happens. What would I rate Voyage to the center of the Earth? If it wasn't already obvious, this slide is getting a perfect 10 out of 10. This is an exceptional water slide. It is the best themed slide I have ever seen, as it features elaborate caves, atmospheric environments, and multiple dark ride scenes with good animatronics. Then, there are multiple slide sections. These are in short doses, but they have some sneaky speed and some thrilling maneuvers. The only other water slide I know of that's like it is also a water world, Lost River of the Pharaohs. This slide has 2 outdoor bits broken up by an Egyptian-themed dark ride sequence. Myself and most guests do prefer Voyage because it's fully enclosed, which better maintains the theme start to finish. Again, I am shocked that Disney and Universal have not tried to copy this ride setup at one of their water parks. This seems like a themed experience fit for one of their parks, yet it is at a regional park in Denver. Those are my thoughts on Voyage to the Center of the Earth at Waterworld. What are your thoughts on this slide? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.